Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome to another Thrift Store Thursday. I am so happy to be back. I know last week I missed a video because my family and I were on a week-long camping trip. We had a fabulous time, but of course it's always wonderful to come home as well. I did vlog our vacation, so if you're interested in seeing that at all, I will make sure to link that down below to see what we were up to while we were gone. So anyways, getting back to today, I am so excited to share with you what I have found this week because as soon as I got the mountain of laundry taken care of and the house back together, I scurried off to the thrift store because I felt like I hadn't been to one in ages, although it's only been about a week. But I found some great stuff. So I'm so excited to share with you, so let's go ahead and dive right in and show you what I found. Okay, so this week I have a good mixture of different items. Not a whole lot of plates, which will shock most of you, but if you remember my last thrift store Thursday haul, I think it was all just white plates. So I took care of the plate obsession at that time. I do have a few, of course, to share with you today. So, but the first thing I found I thought was really super cool. It's supposed to be a two-piece, but I only found the one piece, and it is this right here. It's this cute little basket. I'm assuming it was maybe had like a chicken on the top of it at some point or something like that. But I fell in love with this beautiful blue color. I think it will be perfect for springtime decorating. It was only $3.99 and I just loved it so much. It's got this nice little scalloping on the top and I love the basket detailing. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that or not. It's a little bright in here today, but hopefully you can see that. And I just love it so much. It has no markings on it, so I have no idea what it's from. But I'm assuming it looks to me like it's one of those really big, like, you know, the little hen things. I don't really know. But anyways, it's very heavy. I love the color, so I picked it up. I figure I could do some fun stuff with this. Maybe grow some grass in it or fill it up with Easter eggs, something like that. I just thought it was a beautiful, beautiful color, so I could not pass that up. Alright, so the next item that I have is a towel, and you probably will laugh at me, but I love to look for vintage towels. I think they are so pretty. They have such pretty colors, and they have like those printed designs on them, and I just think they're so fun, and I love the fact that they're normally very thin, but very absorbent. I just love them so much. So I'm always on the lookout for them. Very rarely do I find any, but you know, I've got a growing collection of them. So the one I found this week was $3 and it's this beautiful yellow and white pattern and I think it is so pretty. It's got the little fraying on the bottom. I love it. I didn't notice it at the store, but on one side, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's really lost a lot of stuff right here in the middle. So I think what I will do is maybe cut this down into like 2 kitchen towel sizes so I can use this in the kitchen because I just love it. I think it's so pretty. This yellow is so cheerful to me. So I was happy to find that, even though once I got it home, it was not in as great of condition as I thought it was because I didn't take the time to look at it. I just saw it and I'm like, I don't need that. But I know I can still use it, so that's the good thing. So the next thing I picked up was a little scale. It was $1.99. I thought it might come in handy for in the kitchen. We are, as a family, trying to eat healthier and make sure that our portion sizes are correct. So a little scale to help me weigh things might come in handy. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but every now and then I'm like, I wonder how much this steak weighs. So I think this will be a nice little addition to the kitchen. So that is exciting, I guess. Okay, so the next item I picked up was a 4 set of glasses. You see those? Aren't they pretty? A little hard to see, I think. But I got all 4 of them for $2.99 and I absolutely loved the shape of them. I liked their little petite size. I thought these would look really nice in like my little vintage bar set that I'm trying to put together. Yeah, but I just loved them because the bottom is clear glass and then it fades into this silver band, and I don't know, they just look very vintage to me. and I think they're so cool. So I got 4 of them and I'm so happy with them They feel really nice and heavy and sturdy in my hand. They fit my hand nicely. So I don't know what size glass this is. Maybe a little whiskey on the rocks or something. I don't really know. I don't think they're big enough to be Tom Collins glasses, but I don't know. They're all in really good condition. I was very excited to find them to add to like my vintage styled sidebar that I'm trying to put together. So I think these will be a nice addition to that. Alright, so the next thing I picked up was $2.99, and it is this plate right here. Isn't it gorgeous? They only had one of them. It's by Lennox, and I want to say, I can't read it, it's so bright. Ambassador Collection, something Estates. Can't read it without my glasses. But anyways, I just thought it was really pretty. I love the gold along the outside, and then it's got this band of navy and like little detailing, and then the little pop of red and navy in the middle. I just thought it was really gorgeous. It would be kind of a nice little decorative plate to show off, I think. Add a little color, but then again at the same time it's got a lot of the white that I still enjoy. So I thought that was a nice little plate to pick up for $1.99. And yeah, I love it so much. I think it's so pretty. Wish they had more. It's a really nice design. I don't know if you'll be able to see that very well. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. Alright, so the next thing I picked up was a little creamer for $3.99, and it is so gorgeous. Look at that. It's got a little gold band here. It's got outlining of like this floral display in brown, and then you probably won't be able to see it, but the leaves are ever so lightly tinted a little pink color, and then the flower in the middle has got a little bit of blue tint to it. And I just think it is so pretty. The handle's got some nice detailing on it, and I love its little square shape. Isn't that cute? So adorable. So there you go. And the markings on the bottom of this say Royal Ironstone China, which, you know, makes it even better if you're an ironstone lover, like myself. So yeah, very excited. I thought this was, for $3.99, I thought that was a really good steal. So it's in pretty good condition. It's got a few little imperfections on it, but really it hasn't even like crazed or anything yet, so I am loving this. So the next item I picked up is this little soup tureen bottom. It was $3.99, and I fell in love with its shape, of course, at first, and then secondly the beautiful blue floral display on the side. I just think that is just gorgeous. This pale muted, faded blue color is just so pretty to me. So I thought this was gorgeous. It has really unique little handles too. I don't know if you'll be able to see that very well, but it's kind of like overlapping handles in the middle. I don't know if you can see that. But anyways, it's a nice little detailing. I wish, of course, it had the lid that went with it, but I can use a soup tureen bottom, no problem. This will look gorgeous in any room of my house when I am using the blues and greens of spring and summer in my home, with some flowers in it. I could stack some other bowls in it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I thought it was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And $3.99, I was not going to pass it up. It's got some crazing on it, of course, and it looks a little roughed up in some areas, but I think, like this has got a little smudge on it right here, but I think I can buff that out. No problem. I, of course, cannot read the back markings on this one because I don't have my glasses on again. But I want to say it says Turnstile, England. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that brand, but anyways, I thought it was gorgeous. I love the shape of it, and I love the coloring, and it's just perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I feel like I'm moving through everything really fast this week, but you know, that's the way it is sometimes. Alright, so next up, I found a wood box. I'm always on the lookout for wood boxes, and I found this one right here. This one was $3.99. It's so cute. It looks like maybe it was homemade just because of the lid on the top. It's got like, it looks very homemade. But inside is very cool in the fact that it has a little tray inside, and then of course it's just empty inside. So yeah, I thought this was really cool. I love boxes. I can't decide if I'm going to keep it the way it is, which I probably will end up keeping it the way it is. The only problem with it is that the latch does not quite line up. So I may take the bottom latch off and see if I can't get it to line up with the top part, but that's not a big deal. But I do like the patina of the wood on this box, and yeah, I just thought it was really cool. So it most likely will stay this color and not be given a painting, but who can tell? I may change my mind sometime. But it'll be very helpful. I think this will be a nice little thing to put down on my craft area desk, to put little doodads inside so I don't lose all the little pieces and stuff. But other than that, it will just be a nice little piece to set it on a shelf and used for decorating the fall when I would like to use a lot of wood tones and stuff like that. So very excited about that find for sure. Alright, so this next piece, when I first saw it on the shelf, I kind of overlooked it, and then I happened to walk by again and I took a closer look at it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm totally getting this. And it is this candle holder right here. Right? It was $3.99, and yeah, I was like, I don't really know. But when I started looking at it closer, I realized that I could take this part off. I don't know what all this is on here for. I don't understand it. But the bones of this thing is absolutely gorgeous. If you can see that, it's got a nice patina on it. I don't know if you can see on the bottom, but it's got like this medallion printing on the bottom of it. And then it's got the little floral petals right here. So it holds 5 candles. And I just thought it was really cool. And once I take it apart, let's see if I can do it right now. It just kind of screws apart. And I thought I could take the flower part off. And then I think I would like it a whole lot more. But we shall see, we shall see. Oh, oh, look at that. I did it. I did it, folks. Let's see if I can put it back together. It may look a little plain with all that busybody stuff on it, but maybe I can use that other stuff for something else. Anyways, it doesn't quite look as good, but I may have to adjust this here in the middle. It kind of wiggles a little, but then you could like swirl it. But anyways, the thought was to take this thing off of it and use it as like this, which would be kind of cool. I might figure out something to do in this area, but with the candles on it, maybe it won't matter so much. But anyways, can you see now the design on the bottom? Isn't that just gorgeous? It's nice and heavy, and I really liked it. So for $3, I thought it was worth it because I love candelabras, and I really like this antique finish on it. I don't know why. It's brassy, but not overly brassy. And I think that's what's being drawn to lately, is like the rustic brass look. So yeah, I thought it was really cool. It was $3.99. To me, it was worth checking out. So that will probably be used somewhere around my house. Gotta figure out how to keep it from swirling though. What I'm gonna do with this part, I do not know. There's a style for this and I cannot remember. Like all of this is like metal. You would think it's like, it's not, which I originally thought was like, what do you call it? Silk flowers is what I first thought it was, but it's not. Everything's metal, and you can, as you can see, make it stretch out farther. Maybe I would like it if it wasn't so tangled up. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, it's just a tangled mess on the bottom. So somebody kind of like bent everything around to group it together. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm going to do this part, but it is kind of cool. I just didn't like it on this so much. So, I don't know. May figure out something else for this. I definitely will keep it for a while and figure out what to do with it. But anyways, I'm just rambling at this point, sorry. Let's move on to the next thing. So the very last thing that I picked up was a wreath. It was $4.99 and I saw it on the shelf and I was like, oh, what is that? Because I fell in love with it right away, and you will see that it is absolutely perfect for my house. You see that? Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I love it so much. I do not know what this is made out of. At first I thought it was felt, but it's not felt. And then I thought it was paper, but it's not paper. So I don't know what kind of material this is made out of. So I don't know. It must be like I'm between a paper and a felt kind of situation. Anyways, absolutely think it's gorgeous. I love it so much. And it fits perfectly in my home. I mean, I couldn't make a wreath fit better in my house. The white flowers, just so gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it so much. Well worth $4.99 if you ask me. I cannot wait to hang this up on my wall somewhere. I think I may put it on my bedroom door first, so that would be really pretty. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I love it. I absolutely love it. Alright my friends, that brings us to the end of today's Thrift Store Thursday haul. I know. I wish I had found more stuff to share with you. But hopefully you enjoyed at least a couple of the items that I shared with you today, because I am in love with just about everything that I picked up, except for maybe the scale. Not exactly in love with the scale, but I know it will become a useful item in my kitchen. So that was a good find. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me today. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, because I do another Thrift Store Thursday every single week. I also have decorating, crafting, and a family vlog on my channel. So that might be enjoyable to you as well. To the rest of you, thank you once again for stopping by and hanging out with me, and I hope I will see you again next week for another Thrift Store Thursday. Bye now.